Hi everyone, I'm just about to start my workout for today. I'm going to get right into it because this workout is going to take me 1 hour plus a few more minutes moving from section to section. So I want to go ahead and get started because the video is going to be long. I, however, am including this on my playlist of 15-minute workouts and my playlist of 30-minute workouts because this workout is going to be split up into 4 15-minute segments. So if you're looking for a 15-minute workout, you can choose one of the circuits that we're doing. Here's the format. I have my timer set for 15-second rest intervals and 45-second work intervals times 15 rounds. So that's 15 minutes. I'm going to be starting with jump rope. So after our first 15-minute segment, that's just going to be 15 minutes of jump rope, any style you want, we're going to move on to a little circuit of 5 exercises. It's going to be 5 cardio exercises. So we're going to do a little cardio section that's going to take 15 minutes. Then we will move on to another circuit. So keeping the timer set for 15-second rest intervals, 45-second work intervals, and 15 rounds, we'll move on to a strength training circuit of 5 exercises. We will complete that circuit 3 times for a total of 15 minutes, and then we'll finish with one final segment, 15 minutes of jump rope. So if you have a jump rope, and you want to do the whole workout with me, go ahead and grab your jump rope. You can also make it a 45-minute workout. You can choose to just do 1 jump rope section instead of 2. So you can jump rope first and then do the 1 or 2 of the circuits and call it a day, or you can do 1 or 2 of the circuits and then do 15 minutes of jump rope. So again, highly customizable, but it's split up into 15-minute segments. So you can make it a 15-minute workout, 30-minute workout, 45-minute workout, or you can do what I'm doing and make it an hour-long workout. I'm also using my Ugi ball. So if you have a ball, go ahead and grab that as well. And if not, stick around. I will show you very, very briefly after the workout modifications that you can do if you don't have a ball. But since this workout is going to be long and the video is going to be long, I want to go ahead and get right into it. So we are starting with 15 minutes of jump rope. Timer set for 15-second rest intervals, 45-second work intervals, and 15 rounds. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So I'm always starting with my rest interval. This is so that I have time to get into position, get whatever equipment ready that I need, and so I don't lose any time off of my work interval. So starting the timer, this is 15 seconds rest. So go ahead and get ready. And now I'm gonna start my watch. And when it beeps again, when the timer beeps again, that means it's the start of our work interval. So we're gonna start jumping rope right now. There are a few pairs of pants that I own that I have to try to remember never to wear when I'm jumping rope because they don't stay up. So hopefully I don't have to stop at some point because I'm like losing my pants every time I jump, like with every rep of jump rope, I feel them like sliding down little by little. I have another pink pair of pants that I love, but I specifically never wear them when I'm jumping rope because they just slide down. And then I have this really cool like blue and black pair of pants. Same thing though, I can't wear them when I jump rope because they like just fall down. And it happens happens even when I put on weight and like my belly and my hips get like significantly bigger, you would think that then they would stay up, but they still don't. Doesn't matter if I'm carrying an extra 30 pounds or if I'm like super duper fit, it's just the pants. But I was thinking that these ones would stay up. I really was thinking it was just the other pink pair that fell down, but no, these are falling down. Try to like pull them up really high before I start the interval so that I can make it through 45 seconds without ending up with my pants down around my ankles. I did not do a warm-up before I started this workout because typically if I start with a jump rope segment like I am today, I just use that as my warm-up. So that might be why I'm tripping with my jump rope so much, or part of the reason anyway. But if you trip, it's fine. Just take a breath, gather yourself, and pick right back up where you left off. I know that it can be frustrating when you trip, but just do your best to, I'm not asking you to stifle the frustration. I really don't believe in that. I believe it's perfectly natural and normal to feel frustration when things aren't going the way you want. Right? Obviously my goal is not to be tripping on my jump rope. What I would like to do is, every rep flawless. I would love to be a jump rope expert and just put on a clinic over here. So my goal is to not trip over my jump rope. My goal is to jump over my jump rope. So when I'm tripping, that means I'm failing to meet my goal of jumping over the rope. And when you set a goal and then you fail to meet it, I think it's normal and natural to be frustrated that you're not doing what you set out to do. So I'm not asking you to stifle it, but what I am asking you to try to do, if you're tripping on your jump rope a lot, is to do your best to not let the frustration take over your thought process, take over your mood. Don't let that frustration hijack the rest of your workout. I'm really bad at jump rope. I trip a lot. And what you see me doing here, this is about all I do. I don't know any tricks. I don't do like terribly advanced modifications of jump rope. I've done jump rope jacks before. There's a couple of my older workouts where we do like jump rope jacks or side to side jumps, but typically I just do this because I find jump rope really challenging and I'm not very good at it, and I trip a lot. I'm tripping over my jump rope. I'm better now than when I was first learning how to jump rope, or relearning, I guess, because as a kid, like, I remember being really good at jump rope as a kid, but that's a whole other story. As an adult and doing these at-home workouts and buying my first jump rope as an adult and, you know, trying to incorporate jump rope into my workouts on a regular basis, was constantly tripping. Like, I couldn't string together 20 reps without tripping on most days. And yeah, it was frustrating. Sometimes I would let out a big, you know, what do you call it? Not a scream, but like, I don't want to do it out here because people would wonder what was wrong with me, but you know, sometimes it can help to let out your frustration. So if you need to curse or yell and you're working out in a space where you can do that without concerning people or attracting unwanted attention, you can try that. Sometimes I would throw my jump rope down in disgust, but I always would pick it right back up and get back into it. And I would tell myself two things. I would tell myself, first of all, you know, yeah, you're bad at jump rope. That's where you are right now. But the only way to get better is to just keep practicing, to keep putting in the work. So you don't want to be bad at jump rope. So the only way you can do that, the only way you can not be a terrible jump rope is to practice. So you got to start where you are. You got to be where you are, and just practice and try to just be patient with yourself and keep putting in the work until you get better, and you will get better. I've gotten a lot better. I'm still not good at jump rope by any stretch of the imagination, but I'm way better than I used to be. So that was the first thing I would tell myself. And then the other thing I would tell myself was that, you know what, you're moving, you're burning calories. You might not be clearing the jump rope with every rep, but you're still, you know, you're getting your feet up and you're doing the work. So you're getting your heart rate up. And that's a thing. My heart doesn't know I'm not clearing the jump rope. My heart just knows that I'm moving and it's pumping harder. So my heart's getting stronger, my lungs are getting stronger, right? Whether or not I'm tripping. So I find those two mantras, I think those are more than mantras, but they're like elongated mantras. But those two thoughts, those two like trains of thought, maybe I find those very helpful on days when I'm tripping a lot over my jump rope and I feel the frustration creeping in. I just try to reframe it and focus my attention on the fact that, hey, is it perfect? No. But I'm out here doing it. I'm putting in the work. I'm getting my heart rates up, you know. So, I don't know, if you're tripping a lot, try to redirect your thoughts to away from the tripping and towards what you are accomplishing. And it might help you let go of some of the frustration. And if you're able to let go of some of the frustration, it's only going to improve your performance. Because if you let yourself get bogged down with the frustration, then you're just in such a negative headspace and you're focusing so much on what you're doing wrong that it really can kind of sabotage the rest of the workout for you. And we don't want that. You are out here, you are putting in the work, so let's not waste this time. Let's focus on the good that we're doing. Let's focus on each rep, focus on our form. right? And feel good about the fact that we're out here putting in the work. That was a long speech about tripping over this jump rope, but I'm just trying to kill time because these 45-second work intervals are pretty long for jumping rope, and when I chit chat, it makes it go by a little faster for me. So if you like my little dissertation, you're welcome. And if you don't, then maybe I should have warned you ahead of time that it's not a bad idea to mute me. Just mute me during the jump rope sections and maybe play some music instead. Music is the thing that helps it go by the fastest for me and helps it to be the most enjoyable, but when I'm making a video, I don't want to play music because I'll get a copyright strike on YouTube, and also because, you know, of course everyone thinks they have like the world's best taste in music, but we can't all have the world's best taste in music, can we? So I acknowledge that the music I like to jump rope to may not be universally enjoyable. So I would rather just have you play your own music if you're working out along with the video, and then you can actually almost enjoy your jump rope sections. Okay, I haven't been keeping track, we should be getting there. Yeah, this is our last interval. See, it works. All right, one more interval jump rope, and then we'll move on to our first circuit. I'm going to keep jumping rope when my timer beeps. It's going to do a long series of beeps to let me know that my 15 minutes is up. So there you go, it's beeping. As soon as that beeping starts, that means that 15 minutes is up. But I'm just choosing to keep going and continue stepping until the beeping stops. So it's like an extra 15 seconds or so of jumping rope, but I feel like it makes up a little bit for all that tripping I did. I can finish strong. All right, so moving right on to our first circuit, because I want this to feel like one continuous workout as opposed to 4 15-minute workouts. So these are going to be toe taps on the Ugi ball. Next is going to be mountain climber sprints on the Ugi ball. Next is going to be a broad jump over the Ugi ball, and then an Ugi pop with a twist jump. Next will be elbow plank jacks on the Ugi ball. And the final exercise in the circuit is going to be dynamic squats with the Ugi ball. That's the circuit. 2 more rounds. One more round. that was our first circuit. I know that was completely brutal. You want to be doing your best to work all the way through the work interval. Obviously, I was needing to pause and take rests. If you need to pause and rest, but the goal is to keep going through the entire work interval, so do your best. If I were in better shape, I would have started my timer for the next circuit already. So if you're ready to go, skip ahead a few seconds if you want to stay with the video, but you don't need a rest break. I want to keep moving as quickly as I can because, like I said, I want this to feel like one long, hour-long workout as opposed to 4 15-minute workouts, but that cardio circuit was just so brutal. I need to wait just a minute for my heart rate to come down a little before I feel like I'm ready to move on. If you want, you can insert another 15-minute jump rope section in between our 2 circuits. That's totally optional. That would mean that you're doing an hour and 15-minute long workout, which you might as well. We're doing an hour one and an hour 15. Totally optional. An hour's enough for me, so I'm just gonna do my 2 circuits and I'm bookending it with jump rope. All right, so just wanna make sure this is set up where I need it to be before I start my timer. Okay. So now my timer is going to remain set. We wait for the plane. I'll take a few more seconds to breathe. Southwesterly direction. Anyway, okay, so my timer is going to stay set exactly the same. 15 rounds of 15-second rest intervals and 45-second work intervals. So that last circuit was a cardio circuit. Obviously, this is a strength training circuit. So hopefully, I will have an easier time getting through these work intervals without pausing to rest. But we'll see. We're already 30 minutes in, so I'm definitely fatigued. I might need to rest. Starting with a triple knee tuck. I feel like I barely made it through that. If that was a 46-second work interval, I would have had to stop and rest. All right. Russian twists. Okay, what's next? Deadlifts. Just wanted to fix that rep. Okay, that's our circuit. So we have to do that twice more. Starting at the top, the triple knee tucks. Do your best. I know it's hard. The sweat is just pouring off of me. All right, Russian twist. I keep finishing that last rep because I'm on an even number. I'd rather keep it even. And because that's a recovery exercise, it's not that taxing. So I have enough left in the tank to do that one last rep, even though it goes into my rest interval. Okay. That's twice through the circuit. We just have to do one more round. Could use 20-second work intervals, or I mean rest intervals. Right about now, 20 seconds rest, 40 seconds work. That feels much more doable to me right now. We're almost there. I know it's so hard. We're almost there. Oops. I'm doing the wrong exercise right now. This was supposed to be our plank rolls. So I'm gonna be really sorry that I did these out of order, because now I have to do the plank rolls next. And then as soon as we're done with those, we have to do our push-ups. That is gonna kill me, but it's all right, we're almost done. So if you're following me, that means I messed you up. So we have to come back down and do our plank rolls. And if you're just watching me, so that you see what the workout looks like, and then you're gonna go do it later on your own. Make sure you don't make this mistake. Make sure you go in order, but at this point, we've been at it for 43 minutes by the time I made that mistake. My brain's a little fried. And I just lost track of where I was. So these push-ups are gonna be even harder because I didn't give myself time to rest from plank position, but just gonna go up and over twice no matter how long it takes. So. Repeat it. So both hands on the ground, one hand on the ball. Both hands on the ball. And continue this way. One hand on the ball. And finish up with both hands on the ground. All right, we are done with little Miss Ugi for the day. If you're still with me, that was 45 minutes. And it was a really tough 45 minutes. So, if that's enough for you, fine. You closed your exercise ring. You got a great workout. You did cardio, strength training. You can do your bonus burpee stretch. Go have your shower, have something to eat, and get on with your day. If you want to keep going with me, I'm just going to finish the way I started with 15 minutes of moderate paced cardio with my jump rope. So, haven't changed my timer. Still on 15-second rest intervals, 45-second work intervals, and 15 rounds. Okay, so this is like our little cool down. And again, I will say, especially now that we have been going for over 45 minutes, I'm very fatigued. I'm sweating buckets. It's starting to warm up out here. I'm sweating in these pants. So it's hard to get my feet up. And we're doing long work intervals. We're doing a lot of them. So I would anticipate that I'll be tripping. More than I would like to over my jump rope. But it's fine. I'm just gonna do my best. If I trip, I trip. I should say when I trip, I trip. When I trip, you trip, we trip. Although hopefully you're not tripping. Hopefully it's just me. I like it when I trip on the very last rep. Because then I feel like I made the most out of that interval, like I gave it everything I had. I know it's hard. Hang in there with me, okay? Just do your best. This time around, I'm not getting at all frustrated when I trip. I actually feel relief when I trip because I'm using it to take a few extra seconds of rest. Because this workout is so long and so tough. We're like over 50 minutes in. And I'm just so fatigued. My body is just, every muscle in my body is just jelly. Just sweating, and it's just getting so hard to get my feet up for these long 45-second work intervals. And suddenly the 15-second rest intervals, which felt so long during the first jump rope section, are now going by way too fast. And it's just not sufficient time for me to rest, bring my heart rate down, and feel like I'm ready to tackle another interval. So I'm really spent. But I'm just doing my best to just keep really pushing. Just take it one interval at a time. I'm not trying to trip, I promise. But I am taking advantage of those times that I trip to steal just a few extra seconds of rest. If you're in better shape than I am, and you're not struggling through this last segment, then hopefully, first of all, you're not tripping as much as I am. And secondly, if you are tripping, hopefully you're not doing what I'm doing. And taking longer than you need to get back into it. Hopefully you're able to just quickly grab your rope and get right back into your skipping. I think I'm trying to keep track in my head It's hard, but if I'm not mistaken, that last interval that we just finished, I think it was interval number 8 of 15. So we are more than halfway through. Just hang in there with me. Keep pushing. All right? We are getting close. I know it's hard. I'm doing it with you. So believe me, I know it's hard. But you guys, it's supposed to be hard. All right? Just do your best. That's all you can do. I'm pushing myself really hard. If you're doing it with me, you probably realize that. If you're just watching, it might not seem like I'm pushing myself to my absolute limit, but I promise you I am. It's just really hard. So unless I miscounted, I believe we are into our final 5 sets of jump rope. So I'm gonna peek at my timer. I believe we should only have, 4 sets to go, including this one. So we are on the home stretch. Let's keep pushing. Just 4 more work intervals. We got this. I know it's so hard. That was round 12. We have just 3 rounds left to go. Let's push through, finish strong. You guys, we've been working out for over 58 minutes. We're down to our final 2 minutes of the workout. Okay? So let's keep pushing. We have to finish this interval. And then we have 15 seconds to rest before we tackle our last interval. Keep pushing. We're almost there. We made it. This is our last work interval of the whole workout. Here we go. So now again, when this interval is through, since it's the end of our 15 minutes, the timer is going to do that long series of beeps to let us know that not only is this interval up, but all the intervals are up. So, as soon as you hear the beeping, that's the end of the 15 minutes. You can stop if you want. I'm going to keep skipping until the beeping stops. Okay, so timer's beeping. That's the end of this 15-minute segment. It's the end of the workout. You can stop pumping rope anytime you want. I just like to keep going through that series of beeps because I like to finish strong, and I like to feel like I'm making up for some of the time that I lost off of my work intervals when I was tripping. So, you guys, that's it. That's our hour-long workout. We made it. We're almost done. If you follow my workouts regularly, you know that no workout of mine is ever complete until we have done our bonus burpee. So we have just 1 rep left. But you may also know that when I do a jump rope workout, in addition to my bonus burpee, I like to do a bonus set of 100 skips. I like my bonus burpee to be the last thing I do. And I'm already set up with jump rope, so I'm gonna do my bonus set of skipping first. Totally optional, but if you would like to join me, we're just doing a set of 100, meaning 100 revolutions of the jump rope. So if you'd like to join me, just gonna count to 100, do this quick little bonus set. Here we go. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and that is 100. So now, I'm like stumbling. My legs are jelly, everything is jelly. Now, we just have 1 rep left. Let's do our bonus burpee together, and then the workout will be officially complete. So I like to keep my watch going through my bonuses since I'm still moving. I'm still working, I'm still doing reps, I'm still burning calories. So now that my bonus set of skipping is done and my bonus burpee is done, I have stopped my watch, and I will share my stats with you according to my watch. It is telling me that with the breaks in between sections and the bonuses and everything, that today's workout from start to finish took me a grand total of 1 hour, 7 minutes and 51 seconds. A little longer than I would have liked, but it's fine. It is also telling me that I burned a total of 540 active calories, 638 total calories, and maintained an average heart rate of 166 beats per minute. I have no idea what to make of all of that, but that is what my watch is telling me. Feel free to share your stats down below in the comment section. Let me know how many reps of everything you were able to complete. And if you wear your watch while you work out, let me know how long it took you to complete everything. Were you able to do it faster than I was? Let me know your stats. Let me know how many calories you burned and what was your average heart rate. I'd be interested to know. All right, so very quickly, let me show you how to do this workout if you don't have a ball. There are 10 exercises, so I'm gonna go through all of them quickly and show you equipment-free modifications. The first exercise I was doing with my Ugi ball was Ugi toe taps. So I was just tapping my toes on the ball like this. So if you don't have a ball, you can use a small plyo box for this, cinder blocks, a milk crate, a low stool or a chair, so household items will work. You can use a park bench, the curb, the bleachers at your local high school track. Any kind of elevated surface will work for that. Or if you don't have any kind of elevated surface, you can just do high knees. Okay, exercise number 2 with the Ugi ball was these mountain climber sprints. So I have my hand on the ball, and I'm just bringing knees to chest, okay? So again, you can use a household item like a milk crate, or a low chair or a stool, a plyo box if you have one, bleachers, park bench, any kind of elevated surface will work. I love the ball because it's unstable, and that instability adds difficulty that you're not gonna get using a stable surface. But if you don't have a ball, then it's still a great exercise on any kind of elevated surface. And again, if you don't have access to an elevated surface, just do mountain climbers with your palms flat on the floor or the ground in front of you. If you want to do mountain climber sprints, that's where I bring the knee into the chest, like that. As opposed to the way I do regular mountain climbers, where I keep both feet on the floor, jump and switch the legs, but this front foot is also on the floor, as opposed to this. So either variation will work, whichever one you want to do is fine. The next exercise is a broad jump and then an Ugi pop with a twist jump. So I was just using my Ugi ball as a target. I was starting to one side of the ball, doing a broad jump, so jumping over the Ugi ball to end up on the other side. And now my back is to the ball. Now I'm going to squat down till my booty touches the ball, pop up, and twist around to start the next rep, okay? So I was always twisting. So see how when I do my twist jump, I'm facing you, right? As opposed to you seeing my back as I jump around. Just so that I keep it even, and I always remember which side I'm on. With the following rep, so now I'm gonna jump, do a broad jump over the ball, squat, pop, and I'm gonna twist, jump, again, facing you, as opposed to twisting this way. And that way I make sure I'm twisting a different way with each rep. It's a minor detail, but these things matter to me. Super easy modification. If you don't have a ball, you're gonna do the exact same thing, but you just don't have a ball there for a target. So pretend you have a ball there. Squat down, do a broad jump, and then squat, twist, jump. And then continuing the other direction, broad jump, squat, twist, jump. Easy peasy. Next was plank jacks. I have my elbows on the Ugi ball. Again, this instability adds a lot of difficulty. So it's a great piece of equipment. I do admit that it's a little overpriced for what it is, but it's a great piece of equipment. The instability adds a lot of difficulty to this exercise. And from here, I'm just jumping my feet out and in like a jumping jack, but from the plank position. The other great thing about the Ugi ball for this exercise specifically is that it's soft, so I can be on my elbows for that. So if you want to use an elevated surface that's not soft, like a chair, stool, bleachers, plyo box, park bench, etc., I would recommend doing that on your palms. So having your palms on your elevated surface and doing your plank jacks from this position. You can also do them right with your hands on the floor like that if you need an equipment-free alternative, or you can come down on your mat. If you have a mat, some cushioning for your elbows so that you don't hurt your elbows, you can come down and do elbow plank jacks right on your mat like that, so you don't need an elevated surface. The next exercise was dynamic squats. So I was just holding onto my Ugi ball. So I swear I don't like sell these things, I just love it. I think it's a great piece of equipment. So we've been using it as a target. We've used it for the instability. And now we're using it as a weight. So this pink ball weighs 8 pounds. They make different colors. I think they make one that weighs 6 pounds, and then there are heavier ones than this too, but the pink one is 8 pounds. So I was just holding the ball in front of me like this, starting with my feet together, and then I'm gonna jump my feet out as I sink down into my squat and bend down, tapping the Ugi ball on the ground in front of me. Remember to keep your back flat, weight is in your heels, nice, strong, tight, engaged core, chest is lifted high, shoulders are back and down. And then on the way up from the squat, jump the feet back together and lift the ball. So if you don't have a ball, you can use a medicine ball or a dumbbell, kettlebell, any type of weight will do. You can use a household item like a jug of laundry detergent or something like that, backpack or a duffel bag filled with some kind of weight. Any kind of weight will do. If you need an equipment-free alternative, just do dynamic squats without adding any weight. So it's the same thing, starting with your feet together. As I sink into my squat, I'm gonna jump the feet out. So jumping the feet out and sinking into the squat simultaneously. And if your range of motion allows you to come all the way down and touch the floor, that's what you're going for. And then on the way up, as you come up from the squat, you're gonna jump your feet back together. If you don't have the full range of motion that allows you to come down all the way and touch the floor, it's fine, just go down as low as you can. Work to your own level. So that covers our first circuit, our circuit of 5 cardio exercises. Now moving on to our second circuit of strength training exercises. So the first exercise was triple knee tucks, and I was doing these with my feet on the ball, again, because the instability increases the difficulty and causes you, it's a lot more challenging for your core muscles. And so it makes the exercise more difficult as well as more effective. So I have my hands on the mat and my feet on the ball. And now from here, a triple knee tuck is this. I'm gonna start by bending my knee to the side, towards the elbow on that same side. Then return it to the ball. Now I'm gonna tuck the knee in towards my chest, return it to the ball. Now I'm gonna bring the knee in towards the opposite elbow, like this. That's 1 rep, that's a triple knee tuck. So I was alternating sides, so now with the other leg, elbow on the same side, chest, elbow on the opposite side, okay? So elbow, chest, elbow, that's 1, elbow, chest, elbow, that's 2. So again, any type of elevated surface will work. Plyo box, chair, stool, park bench, bleachers. You're just losing the instability of the ball, but you can still get a great workout without using a ball. So any type of elevated surface will work. If you need to see an equipment-free option, then you're gonna do the same thing without your feet elevated. So hands on the mat, feet back into a plank position, and you're gonna do the exact same exercise from this position. So knee tuck, knee tuck, knee tuck. That's a triple knee tuck. Other side, elbow, chest, elbow, okay? So your equipment-free modification is gonna look just like this. Next was Russian twists. So again, now we're using the ball as a weight as opposed to an unstable surface. So I'm gonna lift my heels off the ground, starting with the ball to one side. I'm gonna twist and tap the ball down on the other side, and then twist and tap the ball down on this side, okay? If you don't have a ball, any type of weight will work. Dumbbell, kettlebell, household item, you know, water bottle, a can of soup, anything you've got available to you, get creative. Any type of weight will work. If you need any equipment-free alternative, you can do Russian twists without any added weight. So again, lift the heels off the ground if you can, and just keep your hands together. Tap on one side of the mat, twist and tap to the other side of the mat. If heels off the mat is too difficult, you can do the same exercise with your heels on the mat, with or without a weight. So if you start with your feet elevated, and then during the course of that long 45-second work interval, you're fatigued and you need to put them down, put them down. If you start holding a weight and the weight gets too heavy, put the weight down. Next is another ab exercise. I have my hands on the mat and I have the tops of my feet and my ankles on the ball. And now from here, I'm just gonna roll the ball in. I'm gonna bend my knees and bring the ball with me, rolling it in, knees to the chest. And now I'm going to straighten the legs again and roll the ball back out. So roll it in and roll it out. So that's yet another advantage of using the ball. It rolls. You can't roll a plyo box or a chair or a stool. So even if you do have an elevated surface that you've been using for the other exercises, you will not be able to use it for this exercise. So what I recommend, I don't have anything that will slide on concrete. But if I were doing this in my living room, I have wood floors, and I have done this exercise many times before. Just get a couple of washcloths or a couple of small towels. Put them under your feet. So you're in a plank position here, and I have towels under my feet. And from here, just slide the feet in so that you're doing, at the same time, I just can't show you because I can't slide here. So that you're doing the same thing, but instead of having your feet elevated on a ball and rolling the ball, you have your feet on a couple of hand towels or washcloths and you're sliding them in and out. It's a great exercise and it's a perfect substitution. If you are working out on a floor that's carpeted, you'll need something that will slide on carpet. So towels won't work, but paper plates will work, or DVD covers will work. So find something that will slide on whatever surface you're working out on, and that would be the best alternative for this exercise if you need an equipment-free alternative. If you can't find anything that will slide, or if you're like me and you're working out on concrete and you just can't find something that will slide on the surface that you're working out on, you can do the same thing jumping your feet in and out as opposed to sliding them in and out or rolling a ball in and out. So it's a slightly different exercise. It would fit in better with the first circuit where we were doing cardio exercises. These are strength training exercises, but you really can do this instead. So start in a plank position, and then instead of rolling a ball or sliding your feet along the ground, you can just jump the feet in and jump them out. The other thing you could do is just flip over and do any type of exercise that doesn't involve cardio if you want to keep the focus more on strength training. So you could just do like leg lifts, for example, or sit-ups. Any type of ab exercise would be fine. Next exercise was one leg deadlifts. I was alternating sides. So again, I was using my Ugi ball as a weight, starting on one leg, and then bending this standing leg as much as you need to. The main points to remember here is shoulders back and down, chest is lifted high, you want a straight back. Push the booty back, keep the weight in your heels. Bend that standing leg as much as you need to, tap the ball down. And from here, press that foot of your standing leg into the ground, activating all the muscles from the foot through that standing leg all the way up to the glutes. Back stays straight, strong, tight, engaged core, hinging at the hips, and you're gonna stand back up. Chest stays lifted high, shoulders stay rolled back and down. Now we're gonna switch legs. So put the other foot, the foot that was up, put it down. That's gonna be your standing leg now. Lift the other foot, and the same thing on this side. Tap the ball, reverse the movement, and stand. So again, since we're just using the ball as a weight for that exercise, any weight will do. A dumbbell, kettlebell will work if you have one. Medicine ball would be great. Household item, water bottle, cans of soup, whatever you've got access to. If you need an equipment-free option, you can do deadlifts without any added weight. So it's gonna be the exact same thing without holding on to weight. Okay, so same principles apply, shoulders back and down. Chest is lifted high, strong, tight, engaged core, straight back. Keeping the weight in the heels, bending that standing leg. And with a straight back, you're gonna hinge at the hips, come down and touch the ground if you can. If you can't, just come down as low as you can. Stand, switching the legs. Find your balance. Pressing the foot of that standing leg into the ground to come up. Okay, that's your equipment-free alternative. Okay, this final exercise is so tough. So again, I'm using my ball as an unstable surface. And I'm going to do 10 push-ups. I'm gonna go up and over the ball and then repeat on the way back. So it's 5 push-ups to get from this side to this side, and then other 5 push-ups to get from this side back to this side. I was able to complete exactly 1 round of that with each time through the circuit. The last time I didn't quite finish, but that really was my goal. So I probably, if I had time left, I probably wasn't gonna do any more than 10 reps of these because they're really tough. So if 45 seconds is not a long enough interval to finish 1 time through and 1 time back, just try to remember where you were and pick it up, like in the next time through the circuit, pick it up where you left off. But if you can, what we're going for is 10 total push-ups. So we're gonna try to travel from one side to the ball to the other, and then from that side back. So I'm starting with both hands on the ground to one side of my ball, and I'm gonna do a push-up from this position. Now I'm going to take this hand that's closest to the ball and put it on the ball. This hand stays on the ground. I'm gonna do a push-up from this position. So that's my second push-up. Now, both hands are gonna come up on the ball, so I need to shift my feet over a little bit, lift this hand, and now I'm gonna do a push-up with both hands on the ball. So that's my third push-up. And I'm gonna continue traveling in this direction. So one hand comes down on the floor, now this hand is on the ball, push up, and now I'm gonna finish with both hands on the ground to the opposite side of the ball from where I started and do a push-up. So that's 5 push-ups so far. So now we're gonna travel back. So first we have to repeat this push-up because the first push-up is with both hands on the ground. So do a push-up with both hands on the ground again. So that's push-up number 6. And now we're gonna travel back. So hand on the ball, that's push-up number 7. Bring the other hand up on the ball, that's 8. Continuing on in this direction, one hand on the ground, one hand on the ball, push up, that's 9. And now both hands on the ground, that's 10. Okay? So it's a total of 10 push-ups when you travel from one side to the other and back. Just remember to repeat the push-up with both hands on the ground over here, okay? It's very difficult. So here's what to do if you don't have a ball. So first of all, if you don't have a ball, but you do have a plyo box, you may be able to do that on a plyo box, but I think the plyo box may be a little bit too high, and it may be awkward trying to do a push-up with one hand on the floor and one hand up on the plyo box. It might work though, you can try it. But assuming that you need an equipment-free alternative and you need to do this workout, oh, but you know what? If you have something lower, like a cinder block, that would work. And if you're taking this to the park, the bleachers might be low enough where you can go up and over. So that's a possibility, something to keep in mind. But if you need an equipment-free alternative, honestly, any style of push-ups you want to do, any push-up variation at all would be fine. So what I would probably recommend is you can either travel with your push-ups or you can just do side-to-side push-ups. So you could just maybe do like this. Start with your feet together and your hands together and step out for the push-up and then back in. Alternate sides like that. Or you could do walking push-ups. Same kind of thing, starting with hands and feet together and just walk this way. And then, go back and forth. But really any push-up variation will work. So whatever variation you want to do is totally fine. If you need to do the push-ups from your knees, do the push-ups from your knees. All right, that's it. That's all the exercises. That's all your equipment-free modifications. As always, if you have any questions, if anything is unclear about the format, if you have any questions about the specific exercises we were doing today, or if you need any further help with modifications or substitutions beyond what I have provided already, then please just ask. You know that it is very important to me that the workouts are accessible to anyone and everyone who wants to do them with me. So if ever you need help with modifications or substitutions, I'm always here. I'm always more than happy to help facilitate that in any way I can. So please just ask. If you don't have a jump rope or you can't jump rope where you are, you can always substitute with some other type of cardio exercise. So you can jog around the block for 15 minutes. You can go up and down the stairs if you live in an apartment complex. If you're taking this to your local high school, you can do like a mile or a half-mile run, depending on how fast you run. So there's lots of options, lots of things you can do if you're not able to jump rope. And again, since this workout is so long, you also have the option of just ditching the jump rope portions. Even if you just did the first 15-minute circuit that we did of cardio exercises, that is a workout in and of itself. Just that 15 minutes stands alone as its own workout, and that would be a great workout. You could do just the strength training portion if you want. If you're looking for just a quick 15-minute workout, if you want to do a 30-minute workout, you could do both of those circuits that we did back to back without bookending it with those jump rope segments. And that would be a great 30-minute workout. So you can either substitute with something different, like going for a jog or hopping on the exercise bike or the treadmill or going for a bike ride or something like that. Or you can just drop the jump rope segments and do one or both of those circuit training, 15-minute circuit training segments to make a 15 or 30-minute workout. So get creative, use what you've got, mix and match, modify, do whatever you need to do to make it work for you. I think I covered everything. So if you did this workout with me today, thank you so much. You rock. I appreciate you guys all so, so much. Thank you to all of the new subscribers. Thank you to everyone who's been watching the videos, liking them, commenting on them, sharing them. If you did this workout with me today, please let me know what you thought of it and how you did. Let me know if you did the whole hour with me. Let me know if you tacked on an extra jump rope segment in the middle and did an hour 15. Let me know if you just did one or both of those circuits. I'm curious to know how long your workout was, what kind of modifications you made. So please feel free to share any and all of that with me. And a special thank you to everyone who has been commenting on the videos with the secret code phrase of the day. So before I let you go, let me give you today's secret code phrase of the day. It is, it's already been brought in. So if you are still watching this video, this long ass video, if you're still watching, please let me know you're still watching by going down to the comment section and leaving me a comment that says it's already been brought in. That is it for today, and I will see you all next time. Bye.